So what are you going to do this in?
Scarlet purple robe.
What chord though?
I believe that's an A.
Okay, let's see. Before we get into it, let's try it and make sure we get the right, as close as we can for you.
We were playing my dad made some
There's a story so unkind in the holy book we find, and it tells how Jesus stood alone one day, false accused but yet condemned, but they found no fault in him, the man who wore the scarlet purple robe. Purple robe my Savior wore, oh, the shame for me he bore, as he stood alone, forsaken on that day. And they placed upon his head piercing thorns of blood-stained red. His raiment was the scarlet purple robe. In the common judgment hall, he was mocked and scorned by all, and a tear of sorrow fell upon his cheek. Soldiers of the wicked man smote him with their evil hand, the man who wore the scarlet purple robe. Purple robe my Savior wore, oh, the shame for me he bore, as he stood alone, forsaken on that day. And they placed upon his head piercing thorns of blood-stained red. His raiment was the scarlet purple robe. Words of truth that day were plain, from the lips of Pilate came. In this man I find no reason he should die. But the multitude replied, let the man be crucified, the man who wore the scarlet purple robe. His raiment was the scarlet purple robe.
Can I get a copy of that?
Yeah.
You make me a copy of that. That's what we're doing. Well,